have no trouble at all changing her mind, and then Lambert can be made free to marry you.
If what you say is true, and he can only see his way clear again to marry me.
I see. The Baron has done exactly what I would have if I were in his position. But I am one step ahead of him. And now for my final plan. Oh, I'm sure that he will. But you know, before we can proceed any further, I must have you sign this paper that I have here.
Paper? What paper, dear Aunt?
Oh, it's nothing really. It's just a little paper to relieve you of any more burdens than you already have.
Burdens?
Oh, yes. Well, your father forgot to mention it before he passed away, but he had begun to pile up a certain amount of debts and business dealings, and he didn't want you to sully your pure soul.
Oh, but I could not do this to you, laying you down with these responsibilities.
But, Melody, that's why I've come here, to help you.
You are too kind.
Yes.
But what has all this to do with Lambert?
Oh, don't you see how cruel it would be to win him back only to laden him down with your financial troubles?
Oh, you're so right.
Yes.
Better I'd never see him again than to repay his goodness with so foul a deed. Tell me quickly, where do I sign?
Oh, right here on the dotted line, right there. Right there. Yes. M-E-L. Very good. Now she has signed over all her worldly possessions to me. Oh, Melody, you don't know how happy you've made me.
Had I but something to give to you for all that you have done for me.
Well, you've already given me more than you'll ever know. And now with this ugliness aside, you had something you wanted to discuss with me concerning Zinnia, I think.
Yes.
Yes, why don't you go and get her? You know I have something I want to discuss with both of you.
Yes, I hope what you have planned works out.
Oh, it already has, my dear. It already has. Oh, she's so pure, so innocent, so naive, so nauseating. Anyone as pure as her deserves to be tricked, don't you think? Oh, yes. It won't be long now that I'll have to deal with her obsquicious fawning. Oh, no gracious. And the Baron, they'll rue the day. It takes a lot more than the likes of him to outsmart Lucretia Moneygrab.
Did I hear you mention my name?
Baron, you have the most annoying habit of sneaking up on people.
Yes, I know. It's a kind of a hobby of mine.
Yes.
You sometimes catch people in the most compromising situations.
I'll compromise your situation. I just heard about your little trick.
Trick? May I ask what you mean by that?
Your proposal to Melody. Obviously, you were trying to get out of marrying my daughter, Ganglia. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if you had designs on Melody's fortune for yourself.
Why, I'll have to think fast to get out of this one. Lucretia, I object to your insinuations.
Well, I would...
Never once did I fail to consider your plans. Yes, I got Lambert to agree to propose to Ganglia. I knew she wouldn't accept. But in order for us to gain the time necessary to get Melody to sign over her fortune to you, I decided to decoy her away from Lambert too, with my own proposal of marriage.
I don't believe you for a moment. But let me tell you, Baron, that I hold the key to your freedom. You will do what I say, and you will marry my daughter, Ganglia.
Freedom? Marriage to Ganglia would be tantamount to a life sentence! You wonderful woman. Nothing would please me more than to have you as a mother-in-law.
Yes. Well, since we've got that all out of the way, I guess I should tell you that we've made extraordinary progress since our last
You
discussion.
don't say. I
yes.
thought me...
Oh, well, at last. What took you so long?
Yes, Aunt Lucretia. Mr. Zinnia and Ganglia were conversing, and I hesitated to intrude upon their discussion.
Where you've been keeping yourself, you great gorgeous Uncle Man.
Well, I was just discussing with your mother my impending catastrophe. I mean, our coming marriage.
You're gonna like being married to you.
Sandy, Sweets for the sweet, you know.
Galia, dear, would you please sit down and be quiet? Mother is trying to conduct some business here, and I cannot do it with all these interruptions.
Will you never let me have any fun?
Oh, I don't mean to be harsh with you. Well, you can have all the time you want with your parent very soon. Now, if you'll just sit there and be a good girl.
Right.
And now, Melody, I have something I want to discuss with you. I have grown extremely tired of your sniveling around here like a lost puppy.
But Aunt Lucretia, why do you raise your voice? What have I done to arouse your ire?
Did you really think I came out here to this godforsaken place from glorious, sophisticated New York to play nursemaid to the likes of you?
Oh, Mrs. Muddycrab, I won't have you...
Silence! You'll speak when spoken to and not until then! I have long since ceased to be amused by your backwood three-ring circus. And so, I would appreciate it if the two of you would pack your things and leave this house immediately!
Lucretia, dear. What brings on this fifth temper? I didn't realize you intended to be so forceful with these ladies. Aren't you being rather premature? We don't even have the money yet.
I know what I'll do, idiot.
Oh, but surely you jest. But I must confess that I do not understand the point of your humor.
Well, if I do, as you say, jest, well then, the joke's on you. This paper that you signed a few minutes ago not only gives me control of the entire fortune that your father left you.
Fortune? But I thought that...
You don't think, dear, you don't. Or you wouldn't so foolishly have signed over everything, including this very house, to me.
Oh,
and now, would the two of you please get your things together? Go and pack.
Ah, folks, I was in the area, so I figured I'd stop.
Oh, Sheriff!
Hey,
Oh, pay no
what's
attention to
going
them.
on here?
Oh, come over
Hey,
here. You've known it all along, haven't you?
What?
That I love you. That I'm a rich woman. I can give you everything you want. We'll go away together. We'll take a trip. Or I can give you anything you want. Anything.
Anything? How about a new sheriff's badge? This one's turning my chest green. It's going down here.
Just see, you don't have to work anymore. Why, we'll get someone else to uphold law and order. You know, horse, there's gold in these here hills. Give us a kiss.
No, man.
What?
I like being one of the good guys. I get to wear this white hat, and I get to ride a white horse.
Well, I'll get you a big horse.
Besides, I don't love you.
Well, give it time, horse.
I love little Zinnia here.
You mean?
Yep, that's what I mean.
You fugitive from a horse opera. Well, why did you play up to me then? Why did you lead me on? You should have seen him looking at me.
Because, ma'am, and I hate to say this about somebody of the gentler sex, I suspected foul play from the moment you've come here. And I figured cozying up to you was the only way to get the goods on you.
I can't believe that I was taken by a country yokel like you. Why, even my sophisticated New York friends wouldn't have tried something like this.
Because, ma'am, if you'll excuse me. Sorry, must have been the rattlesnake sandwich I had for lunch. We country folk are as pure and honest as the day is long.
I'd heard that.
We are on the side of right.
Like Rush Limbaugh.
Rick, do you recognize this letter?
Why, yes, that's the letter you gave me earlier.
No. Letter I give you was a forgery. This is the real half-burnt letter that Mistress Zinnia found in the fireplace a few minutes after you arrived. And there's enough of this letter, just barely, that ain't burnt to prove that your actions have been low and mean. I checked up and found out that Abraham loves songs. Stocks in the E Pluribus Unum gold mine is worth $2 million. And this letter proves that you knew it and was out to get Melody's fortune. So what do you have to say to that?
You tedious man. I'm so glad I found out about you when I did. That letter proves nothing and therefore is worthless. Now this letter that I have here, which Melody willingly signed, gives over all her worldly possessions to me.
Is it true, Melody, honey? Did you willingly sign this?
Alas, Sheriff Lamplight, I did.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I've grown extremely tired, and I'd like you all to leave this house immediately.
Oh, Lucretia, darling. My own nefarious plottings pale by comparison to your cleverness. Oh, truly, truly, you are a genius. How did you ever do it?
Oh, it was nothing, really, Baron. I just had her sign this little note here.
This one?
Yes.
I hereby give to the bearer of this note all of my worldly possessions, including the 500 shares of E pluribus unum gold mine left me by my late father, and the very house in which I live. Why, how clever of you! Oh, now I have it. Jump, boy, jump, jump, jump. You vile woman!
Like that's the first time I've been called that.
Do you think you could have outsmarted Baron Wilhelm von Snipe, huh? Now I am in control. Go away, go. Melody, my love. Once again I come to you, this time, this time on bended knee. Here, you may take back this cruel slip of paper. If only you'll say, you will have me for your own. Say you'll marry me.
Never. I shall never marry you, Baron, for I do not love you. And besides, I could not defile myself by giving into this blackmail of yours. Keep your paper. Earthly goods have no meaning to me anymore.
Fine. Now just take what I want. I'll not be put up for you any longer.
Unfair maiden, you beastly scoundrel!
How dare you come stumbling in here, hell, what right do you have?
I was waiting outside for my uncle when I heard a commotion. I might have guessed you were up to no good.
Oh! Okay.
Put this man where he belongs.
Hold it right there, everyone. I'll take that, Sheriff, if you don't mind. And now, I have something I need to square up with you, Baron.
No, you misunderstand me.
Look! It's the tattoo!
Willie loves bubbles!
No!
You've eluded me all these years, and you've been living next door to my brother! I shall have my revenge now.
Please, Bubbles! I mean, Lucretia! It's not that I didn't love you. I didn't mean to leave you with the altar. I'm sorry.
I don't feel very well. I think it's my heart.
Stand back, everybody. Let the ladies handle this.
Dear. Come on.
I guess my heart would be careful, Melody. I guess my heart would take the strain of seeing Willie again. Oh, Melody, I'm so sorry for all that I've put you through. What a cruel thing I did. Mama, you're gonna be all right. Oh, yes, Ganglia, dear. Mother will be just fine. Don't worry. Mother won't have any worries herself soon. Oh, Mama! Oh, Willie? Yes. Bubbles! Willie, will you do something for me to sort of square things up between the two of us? Yes, Bubbles. Give me your sunflower, or whatever that's worth. Take care of Ganglia for me. Marry her, Baron.
I promise.
So good.
Oh, look, she's fainted.
Let's get her up to her room.
I'll help her.
Oh, I hope she'll be all right.
Be careful.
In spite of everything she's
I'd rather
done.
not.
guess now that you're wealthy, you won't need the $10,000 I was trying to get for you. Uncle said he would mortgage his home for it.
Well, what $10,000, my love?
Well, the money you needed for your operation.
But I'm not ill.
You're not? But the Baron told me... The Baron? Hold everything, you sneak.
No, wait. I can explain everything.
You don't need to explain. I understand perfectly. And I don't... I realize you're a scoundrel. Forgive me, my love. I'll never leave you again.
Oh, darling.
Wait just a minute, Baron. It's you again. No.
How is she?
Gonna be all right.
Oh, yes, it was just an attack of the vapors brought on by this unexpected turn of events. When I applied my smelling salt, she revived right away.
I'm so relieved.
After all she tried to do to you?
In spite of what she has done, she is still my aunt. And I didn't want anything serious to happen to her.
Well, she's still a bit weak, but I believe she'll be down in a few minutes. Ganglia is attending to her now.
Oh, I had almost forgotten about Ganglia.
Yeah.
Baron, now that you have agreed to marry her, just think, you will never have to fear facing life alone anymore.
Yeah. Promises such as that one were made to be broken, my dear Melody. And now if you will all excuse me, I must leave.
Not so fast, my friend. Teresa gave me this bunch of letters to look through, and I found this one. Which proves that your property was gotten by foul, dirty, and underhanded means. Judging from what it says right here, you're due for a 15-year prison stretch.
No,
Maybe even 20.
curses, and with success almost in my grasp. All right, Sheriff, I know when I'm beaten.
Wait a minute, Uncle, I have an idea. Suppose we give him his choice.
Choice? What choice?
Well, prison or Ganglia.
You must be joking. That's no choice.
Come on, Baron. The sooner you're behind bars, the safer we'll all be.
Maybe Lambert's idea is not so bad. I mean, well, after all, Ganglia needs a man to protect her. Alas, it does seem to be the lesser of two evils.
Yes, and, well, you'd be free.
Yes, free. Free to buy her all the candy she wants.
Here's Mama, everyone. She has something she'd like to say to you.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, a few moments ago I was prepared to meet my maker. I'm all right now, thanks to you, Zinnia. But my close brush with death has made me see the error of my ways. Oh, Melody, can you ever forgive me for what I tried to do to my own flesh and blood? Here, take this paper and destroy it before it can do any more harm. Oh, I must sit down.
Oh, I know there was goodness in you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so kind. Why, your kindness is a model by which I will model my life. Oh, and Zinnia, can you? I too forgive you, Mrs. Moneygram. Oh, thank you about it. Thank you all.
How is he?
Oh, good.
The Baron here has something he wants to say to Ganglia.
Ganglia, will you... God. Will you marry me?
A good man is hard to come by now. Yeah, and if you hadn't made up your mind, I'd probably be real love by now. Because a good man is hard to find. I really mean it. Oh, a good man is hard
way.
But Mama, aren't you going to come and live with me and the Baron?
What a splendid idea I have! With you.
Oh, of course not. Whatever makes you the happiest.
Oh, how wonderful! Oh, we'll be just as snug as 3 bugs in a rug.
I hadn't bargained on this. Trapped by a worse fate than prison. And doomed by my own doings.
Guess what, Uncle? There's going to be another wedding as well. Melody's and mine.
Oh, Melody dear, I'm so happy for you.
Come here, woman. I guess I may as well ask you before I make the announcement. Will you marry me?
Oh,
Congratulations, Uncle.
I love you, even if you are a college man.
College man? Well, didn't Uncle tell you? I'm no ordinary college man. I'm a divinity student. I'm studying to be in the ministry.
Oh!
Do you think you like being married to a preacher?
Like it. I love it.
Well then, let's get ready. It's not every day we have 3 weddings to prepare for.
There's going to be a wedding.
What a wedding it will be.
3 couples getting married will be quite a sight to see. Folks will come from all around. Folks will bring laughter. Oh, give it a rest, will you? We lived happily ever after. We lived happily ever after.
We have a little anniversary in the house. Where's Linda and Joe?
Over there.
Hi, Linda and Joe. It's their anniversary.